What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, May 17th, and guys, just within the past 24 hours, a lot has happened within the OK Bears world. What do I mean by that? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about crazy sales transactions and also crazy adoption that's been happening with OK Bears merging into the Ethereum NFT community. So that also talks about OpenSea, but also we're going to address at the very end of the video some controversy over this new NFT that was a derivative of OK Bears and why that's stirring so much beef within two different communities and why possibly a lot of people lost a lot of money. So guys, you have to watch this video throughout its entirety because you need to watch step by step why OK Bears is looking very bullish / bearish in a good way, and also how you can avoid scams so you don't lose any money. So guys, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, let's get right into it because a lot has happened. So let's go ahead and see what's been going on with Magic Eden. Now, OK Bears right now is still holding at number one on both the 1 day, 7 day, and 30 day breakdown. OK Bears is now breaking past its 200 floor price. This is the crazy thing. A week ago, which unfortunately I had the flu, during that week when I wasn't able to make videos, this floor price was around 115 to 120 Solana. Now, just within a week, it's jumped above 200 and still holding strong above 220. Now, every now and then we'll see the price kind of fluctuate, but it's still showing that people are still buying in this project. And not only that, guys, this has now reached a total trading volume of around $1.4 million. That is correct. Not too long ago, we were at $100,000. So this just goes to show you that not even within a month, it hasn't even been a month that this project has been out, but it has already broken so many records. And now it's one of the highly traded trading NFT collections of all time on Solana. And you can still buy yours if you want on Magic Eden, which I think it's a better price to pay into. So definitely look into some of these traits if you want to, but we're looking into some cool elements or traits that you should look forward to. But not only that, let's go ahead and go to OpenSea, because OpenSea, if you realized, is number 3. OK Bears scored the number 3 slot. So this is within the past 24 hours, but still within like at least the 30-day average, OK Bears has shocked the complete NFT industry on both OpenSea, which is the Ethereum network, and also Magic Eden, which is also the Solana network. So it's completely shocked everybody. And now it's touching toes with Bored Ape Yacht Club. That just goes to show you how fast this has grown. So just look into this. This is crazy. And this is only good movement from here. Now moving on. Now this person, Cozy, said a great thing. Magic Eden trading more volume on 24 hours than OpenSea. It is clearly a Solana season, even though crypto is dumping. So as we know, crypto is not doing so well at the moment, but that's because it could be possibly taking a breather, or there could be some manipulation, but also there could be other things happening like Terra Luna's UST token, which is a stablecoin that got depegged that caused Bitcoin to drop, and also Terra Luna having to spend all their Bitcoin to help save their company. But at the same time, with all that happening, OK Bears is kicking some serious butt. So I think we're doing okay. Now, next up, another point of view is this person named Brian said, congratulations to the Bears. They just flipped Degenerative Apes to become the highest all-time trading in volume, which is something that I brought up before. So if you didn't know, before OK Bears, Degenerative Apes were actually the most traded in terms of their volume. Now that has completely been broken by OK Bears. So again, congratulations to OK Bears, but also we want to congratulate Degenerative Apes because again, this is a Solana community. It's not just OK Bears versus everybody. This is about how can we bring people into the Solana NFT ecosystem? How can we bring people into this space? So why not work together? So all Solana NFTs work together hand in hand. Next up, we also need to talk about how many Ethereum whales, bulls are ended up buying some of these OK Bears. And these people are not just people who buy any type of random NFT on Ethereum. No. These are people who own Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs as well. So this person scored himself a bear. And when there is a sentence that says, is there a bear follow bear? The reason we say that is because we as the OK Bears community follow each other. We want to support each other. And that's the whole point. And as you can see, this person has gotten a lot of love from the OK Bears community. And it just goes to show how great this friendship that we have within each other. So, that's just one person, right? But the next one is also this person, Yosi. Yosi just bought his as well. And that's really cool because all he needed was 1,000 engagements and then he would be able to buy it. And not only did he get those 1,000 engagements, but he even got more than that. That's why he bought his OK Bear. And this is his official purchasing process receipt. Next up, we also have people who buy into the Ethereum name service addresses. So whenever you see a number or anything that says .eth, that's an ENS, which is Ethereum name service. But even these people who buy into Ethereum name services end up buying these OK Bears. So he's happy and officially part of this community, and he's officially joined. So his journey now begins. And then there's also a person named David who was fighting himself from buying an OK Bear. But as he said, I did the same thing with Bored Apes that came out. So, his point there is he fought Bored Apes. He was denying it for so long. And then as you can see, Bored Apes has set new record highs and is the story of the town. So OK Bears is now the next step in that. And it's the next new animal. So that's really cool to see people getting that sense of like getting early right now. And then we also have to talk about recent sales transactions. This is just one random sales transaction that I just chose. And this one sold for 950 Solana at the time and was worth around $50,000. He bought a Robo OK Bears. So now we're going to be talking about traits, right? What traits really stand out the most? So far, people do like the robotic, the Robo OK Bears. But what else is standing out there that people are buying into? Well, if you didn't know, there are also blueprints. Now, blueprints are OK Bears with this little design in their skin. Now, this is just a custom artwork made by a community member, but if you see a bear with this type of blue lines and blueprint on it, that's actually really cool. And this person said we're one sale away from 500 Solana as the floor price for these blueprint bears. So it just goes to show that the cheapest one at the time of this recording is 500 Solana just for that. So if you have one of these, congratulations to you. But if you're looking to buy one of these, then this is definitely something that is possibly going to go up in price over time. And also, let's not forget, we got to talk about the 4 traits, or they call it the 4T. So this is a great example of bears that only have 4 traits, right? And those 4 traits could be the eyes, the skin, the mouth, and the teeth. I mean, it could be all sorts of these things, but there are only a total of 336 of them existing on the floor. So some of these guys just want to have a purebred 4T or 4 trait OK Bear. So is this something that you want to look into? Well, definitely keep that in mind because people are wanting to buy this as much as possible because they want the cleanest one. And next up, I want to show a thread that was from Justin.Soul, which is, I think, a really cool point. Now, we're, I think, around day 20. So this says day 18, but I think we're around day 20 of OK Bear since launch. Now, we did have a 200 floor price get evaporated quickly, and we saw a move all the way up to 270 as a floor price, which was the recent all-time high. And the volume is insane. But also, there has been a significant amount of purchases made. And we talked about the Robos sold for 950, which we just showed you. But even in this collection, we see some that were sold for 1,500, 1,200, 1,100, 999. I mean, the list keeps going on. And right now, the coral designs, the coral prints of these OK Bears tend to be selling the highest. But also we can see that the amount of buying volume is actually increasing in the past few days, especially in Magic Eden, which is this purple one. But you can also see a huge interest in Ethereum, OpenSea, basically these NFT buyers, and you can see that that's growing as well. So something's happening, and we know that even the top wallets, the top 15 wallets, are not selling their bags. They're not selling their OK Bears. In fact, they're only accumulating more. If they ever see a dip, they're going to buy more. So if there's any influencers, like they say, that want to FUD the project, you probably shouldn't believe them, right? It's just more FUD that's trying to get you to not buy it. And then you're going to end up losing that interest, and you're going to lose also that opportunity to get something at a good price. But also, we will look into the chart in just a little bit. But also, we got to keep in mind the trading volume is still going up, and also that OK Bears is the largest traded collection in all of Magic Eden, which is this green box, and all these other colors are either other collections, and all these gray boxes are the remaining collections. That means the collections throughout the whole ecosystem. And as you can see, this one collection of OK Bears is shocking everybody. Now, as you know, total number of sales since inception at the time of this post was around 20,000. So that's crazy that that's the amount of sales that's been happening within that ecosystem, and that continues to grow. Not only that, people using pictures for profile pictures are actually growing. So that means within the Twitter space, people are actually growing in the numbers. So this isn't slowing down. That means people are being more active with their OK Bears, going on social media and talking with the community. So that continues to be nothing that's going to slow down anytime soon. And we're all going to be okay. Now, next up is really cool. Tobias Harris, which is an NBA Sixers forward player, just bought one of these OK Bears. So this is the first celebrity to buy an NFT of OK Bears. And he bought one of the coral ones, which we said was one of the popular ones. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because this is just the first step. Doesn't this remind you of Bored Apes? When Jimmy Fallon used to buy one of these Bored Apes, and then all of a sudden Justin Bieber. But either way, Snoop Dogg, all these people, it only took one person to start the trend, and then more celebrities will get involved as well. This is inevitable if a collection like OK Bears reaches the top 5 for so long on OpenSea. And everybody knows that OpenSea is one of the top NFT marketplaces in the world. So people are going to look to that, and they're going to look at the charts and they're going to say like, what is this? I need to look into this. And then they realize that there's a community behind it. And this guy obviously bought in, and he's the first step. So right now you're stir early if you're wanting to buy one of these OK Bears. Just keep that in mind. Again, not financial advice, it's just my own opinion. But this is the first step. So if you get in now, then you'll be getting in early before the next celebrity books it or the next influencer books it, because they do have influence over people. So keep that in mind. Now, next up I want to show you is the charts. Now, the charts are going to say one thing, which is that we've been holding around 230 in terms of the floor price, and does fluctuate. But we do have different listings and delistings of certain bears, but also some that sell. Like this one just sold for around 274 Solana, right? This one had some glowy eyes and everything. But as you can see here, the amount of the NFTs of OK Bears listed on the floor are actually decreasing. As you can see here, this was back on May 7th, and that was 10 days ago. Today is May 17th. And ever since then, it's been dropping. That means there's less supply going on. There used to be over 1,000 of these. Now there's less than 1,000 of these NFTs on the floor price. So we can see interested buying volume here. Again, we've not even been in this space for a month, and it's continuing to grow. And as you can see, just based on the 9-day moving average and the green one, which is the 21-day moving average, they are pretty far apart. And who knows if they continue to split apart if we continue going in an uptrend. If we end up crossing, then we're ending up going into downtrend, meaning that people are not wanting to buy these anymore, or they're not interested. But the thing is, I'm not seeing that in this chart, guys. That's just the way it is. So that's really good to see, and that's really good to see in the overall things. Now, this is why you're watching this video, because now we're going to talk about what the controversy is. So let's talk about it. And I'm giving you guys a warning. This is a scam alert, so beware of everything that we share after this. This is all related to scams. So you have to be careful not to look at this information and say like, oh, I need to buy this, okay? Because this is why I'm showing you this. So let's go ahead and go right into what has happened in the past 24 hours. Now, Nate Rivers did share this, and I saw this yesterday. Now, it was before midnight Pacific time, before I went to bed, and Not OK Bears is a derivative, also a scam in a way, which is basically it's the NFT collection that took all the OK Bears and they just reversed the photo. That's all they did. They just reversed it. They didn't tweak it. They just reversed it. And before I went to bed, it went from like 0.006 Ethereum all the way up to 0.34 Ethereum, which is a huge gain. But also at the same time, I was a little bit worried because a lot of people that were buying into this that I noticed were Ethereum bulls. So these were people who either own Bored Apes or what you would call ETH maxis. And so I was a little worried for them because they were buying into a project that I just didn't seem like it was legit, because they were saying that they were going to donate a certain amount of money to some random organization. Usually when you see that type of thing, that's to me a scam, because people who tend to say like, I'm going to donate this money to charity and have like less than like 2 sentences about their project becomes a little worrisome for me, especially if there's no roadmap or website. OK Bears, unfortunately, was flipped at that point. But what happened since then, Not OK Bears was delisted from OpenSea. That means the people who bought these at $700 plus, well, those collections mean nothing now. OpenSea removed Not OK Bears, and it was because it was considered a scam account. It was considered basically just scamming people out of their money. And in a way, it did the right thing, I think, but at the same time, I think it should have refunded their money back. The thing is, I feel bad for my Ethereum brothers out there. Again, even I own Ethereum NFTs, and I think OpenSea should at least have not have listed this. I don't think it should have been allowed to happen. I think they should at least refund the money, or the person who started this organization to refund the money back to the Ethereum people. But also, all of a sudden, now there are all these other fake, scammy OK Pair derivatives, right? We have not OK Bears. We have not OK Bears not gonna make it. It's just crazy. So many people are creating all these different collections, and people are getting scammed. And we don't want that. We don't want you guys to get scammed. So just be very careful out there. And in this video, basically, soulbear.soul shared this tweet from ex-NFT Fast Edward. And it was basically a screenshot or recording of the Not OK Bears community. And what happened was, in this Not OK Bears community, some people are really upset, like they're crying, and they just lost all their money because not only did their OpenSea take their NFTs and delist it, but they also can't sell it. They can't regain that money back. So basically, they lost all that money buying into the scam. Again, it's not their fault. OpenSea should have not have listed this. So I'm sorry, guys, that you had to go through this, but just be strong. Just be strong. And also, some people have been responding to this, right? So this guy, JPEG, said, okay, ETH maxis are fuming about OK Bears. I actually love it. They are actually terrified of OK Bears taking liquidity away from their blockchain. I didn't realize how scared they are. And I think, and I get that this is kind of like, you know, I don't want to say it's picking on them, but at the same time, you know, we have to be very compassionate of what these people went through, right? And yes, you know, there's a reason why they are buying the Not OK Bears or any other fake derivative of that against OK Bears, because they are upset that all this liquidity that's going into OK Bears could have gone to Bored Apes or some Ethereum project. And this is why Ethereum people are sometimes fighting with Solana people. And this is where we're at the breaking point, right? We're at the breaking point of Solana NFTs making waves and becoming bigger than Ethereum. So in a way, this is good for OK Bears and Solana NFTs. But again, a lot of Ethereum people are really upset about this, and that's okay. There are Ethereum people who love the project, but there's also Ethereum people who hate the project, and that's completely normal, especially when your project's growing successfully. And then this person, Link, said, derivative project founders, why did they take our stolen art down? This was in response to that video that I showed you just recently. Again, I'm not going to play that video, but again, people are hurt by this, and it's unfortunate, and I don't want to see those people get hurt anymore. And what's interesting is that Kai, who's one of the founders of OK Bears, decided to jump into one of these conversations with the Not OK Bears community, and basically had the courage to not step aside and watch these people get hurt. In fact, he stepped in to join the community and speak about the project and educate people. Unfortunately, a lot of the members in here were just so argumentative. It was a very toxic environment that even the host was trying to calm everything down, and I think she did a really good job. Unfortunately, people were just not emotionally prepared for all of that. But Kai did the best that he could, and I don't see many founders doing that. And Kai, we want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for helping these people and just hearing everybody out and not being scared. Again, it takes a great leader, a great developer, a great founder of a collection to step above the emotional aspect and educate people. And that's what we want in our collection founder. So guys, I hope that this video has been helpful. I know it's very, very long, but that's what's happened within the past 24 hours. So guys, I hope that this has helped you avoid any scams, but also I hope that this video has helped educate you on what to avoid in scams, but also what traits you should look forward to. Again, it's early. I've shown you how bullish this project is. I've shown you video after video, and this is when we started at 85 Solana. So if you aren't paying attention now, then you're too late. But if you are paying attention now, you're still early. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're an OK Bear, or if you're looking to buy an OK Bear, smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, join our Patreon page, and make sure to make a comment down below on why you feel bullish, bearish, or how you are for or against the project. I want to hear your thoughts, because again, this is about community. It's about having the conversation. So guys, I will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the Global Crypto Assets Exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.